of the many tweets that I have sent out through the years about Charles Barkley. Here he is enjoying a slice of pizza while wearing a style of tracksuit that I like to call the active grandma. I feel like that's a mall walker's suit right there. If you're out at some dying mall at about, 10 a.m. on a weekend, I feel like you might see somebody's grandma just trying to get in her 3,000 steps that day, Ron, so that she can stay healthy. And to make a segue here from this, Charles Barkley never won a championship. The closest that he ever came was, what year was it? It was 90. Was it 93 with the Suns? They went down in 6 games to the Bulls. Yeah, as Michael completed the first of his three-peats. And Charles, has famously said he thought he was the best player in the NBA going into that series. And it was that series where he finally admitted to himself that he wasn't as good as Michael Jordan. So you can be an all-time legend of sports and never win a championship. Because we've got examples of it in every sport, every team sport that there is. And I tweeted about this just recently, a few days ago on Super 70s, and I thought this would be a good time for us to take a look at this. And there you see Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. I consider Ted Williams to be the greatest hitter who ever lived. 344 career hitter. He lost 3 years out of the middle of his prime to World War II. He lost 2 more full years to the Korean War. This is a guy who had 39 successful combat missions. And somebody said that he won World War II, and that should count as a world championship. And with that noted, I will say, however, that Ted never won a World Series, despite being an unbelievable player. And so I invited Super 70s Nation to chime in and name check some of the greatest players in sports who never hoisted the premier trophy within their sport. And here are what people had to say. Let's take a look at some of these replies. Okay, Tim's got some here to read, I believe. So Tim, who were some of the names that people were mentioning?
Warren Moon, even though people said he won the Grey Cup, but Warren Moon, top of the list. Yeah, this one didn't surprise me, but it did because I think of him as a champion. But, you forget the Cubs were just so bad when Ernie Banks was there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Baseball's harder. I think you can influence the game as an individual player a lot more in basketball than in baseball. Because as one guy, there's only, they don't even have to pitch to you. If your team's shitty enough, what's the incentive to even pitch to a great player? So Ernie Banks is a prime example of a guy who he never even got to play in the playoffs. He never even had a playoff appearance, Tim.
Speaking of pitching, Story-Ad. Yeah, I had to Google that. I definitely would have lost that bet. Story-Ad just simply has a picture of Nolan Ryan. I can go another 9 innings. Dan Fouts on the list.
Dan Marino.
Nolan Ryan did win a World Series, though. 69 Mets.
So he's an idiot.
Whoever thinks Nolan Ryan doesn't have a World Series ring, I'll have to correct them.
Okay, let's see. This is why we fact check. Who needs ChatGPT? Last one for me. I got Larry Fitz in my ear over here from the Penn Stater. Barry Sanders. I think we all know that one. I'm going to be a homer here, and I'm going to say the hitman, Don Mattingly. Just missed the Yankee runs there.
Yeah, he was unlucky in many respects. His back was given out right around the time that he could have hung on and got a couple. But yeah, Marino, Barry Sanders, Randy Moss is another one.
O.J. Simpson
and John Stockton are in that category. O.J. Simpson's in that category. Tony Gwynn, Ken Griffey Jr., Rod Carew never won one. Dan Fouts, Dominique Wilkins. There are a bunch of guys who never won a championship. And so, it's not something where you can blame a great player. That happens a lot, that the great player is blamed for his team not not winning it all, but, championships are exclusive. Not everybody's going to get one. It's not like participation trophies and they're just passing them out and Junior can have one, Ron. And with that being said, some people might look at this and say, what the fuck? Ted Williams never won a World Series? I look at Ronnie 5 days a week and I say, what the fuck, Ron?
So, Ricky, yesterday or the day before, we did a story on Puddles, the Oregon Ducks mascot. And you
yes,
did a callback to the Chuck E. Cheese guy that also had his head off this past July that we did a story on. Well, body cam footage has come out of the arrest of Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, dear.
And it is fantastic.
Chucky's a little bit busy, man. Chucky, come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained. Stop resisting. Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir. I got one. All right, for now we have 1 to 10. Does this come off, man? Does this just come off the hook? Oh, it hurts.
I'm working. I'm just doing my job. I
gotcha. You don't have anything that's gonna poke me or stick me, right?
No, sir, man.
Right. Don't worry about reaching or anything, okay? Where the you got pants on underneath this?
I gotta take all this stuff off, huh? I gotta get a dress.
If we take these cuffs off,
10-4.
are we gonna have to get in a fight?
No, sir. I'm gonna cooperate.
All right, good.
I'm gonna cooperate like a regular person.
Floor is yours, Ricky.
I was so hoping that he would have Chuck E. Cheese's voice. Why are you arresting me today? This isn't fair. Do you have a warrant?
I've done nothing wrong.
Is it any of you fellas' birthday today? We can go back inside and celebrate your birthday.
Lord.
Sir, you're under arrest.
We are doing an impersonations episode too, now that you do that. Ron, so many questions. Tell me what happened.
Ricky or Tim, I don't know. That's it. It's just the body cam footage. That's it.
All I know is I'm sending it to my daughter later. Did you see those poor kids in the background with their faces blurred out?
Don't cause a scene.
Experiencing lifelong trauma.
Try to imagine what these cops were thinking while they're doing this, going, this is the weirdest thing I've ever done, because they're adhering to whatever their protocol is. And they're not recognizing the fact that it's a mouse.
Look at this. Chucky's not going to give them the arm. So they've got to pull the arms back forcibly while these children are looking on, just
Free
stunned.
Chucky. Free Chucky.
Look at this. I'll see you tomorrow, kids. Chucky's got to go now. Oh my God. I don't know how the children bounce back from this, quite honestly.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine? Wow. Well, I almost feel guilty for finding it funny, but
I don't.
But I'm not. I'm not guilty at all, Ron. It's hilarious.
No,
it's
not
what
at all.
is.